Skadoosh indeed.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. It's our weekly meme show. Woo! Here we go. We're back. Again. We did this on Thursday. We tried to do this stream on Thursday. We recorded an hour's worth of, I think, really funny material.
It was.
And the fucker did it.
It was terrible. It was almost as if it was cursed.
I blame you personally.
What do you mean blame me? Well, you know, I blame the system. The system is terrible.
I think I told Lewis this. I think you ran over a gypsy and we're now cursed.
No, it was just an old lady that wanted money. I told her.
Yeah, she was giving me the heather, going, buy this from me. You were like,
my face turned red. I ran over to her and I pummeled her to oblivion.
Like you do. You're always doing that.
She seemed okay with it.
Yeah.
You know, she seemed peaceful.
As she was gurgling blood out of her face, you know.
Clearly, I saved her from choking.
So, forget this nonsense. So we tried to stream already. It didn't work. So we're gonna give it another go today. It's art roulette, baby.
Part 2.
Yes.
Electrical Boogaloo.
Even though it's part 3, we literally had this conversation.
Yeah, man.
He wants to make the Boogaloo reference, even though this is the 3rd one. So it's part 2, even though it's not really.
It's part 3, round 2.
See,
our first attempt still kind of counts, but it didn't count.
Just treat Ziggy as the Donald Trump of this show.
No way, we are not treating him as Trump.
He just creates reality as he sees it and wants it. When it's like,
treat me as this video.
And when I say no, Ziggy, that's not the case. He goes, it could be. And it's like, no, it can't.
But what if though, man?
Exactly.
Besides, we already established. Okay.
What's that?
We are the crazy guys on the YouTube. Both of us.
We're the crazy guys on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, I can't argue with that. It's a little bit unspecific, but okay, we are occasionally crazy people.
Visualize a crazy person from media. I don't know, maybe someone from the Yakuza series. I don't know, just shot in the dark.
So here we go now. I have to explain the reference again, because you see, Ziggy likes to reference things that we've done 5 minutes before the stream that no one's going to understand because they weren't there for the conversation.
Well, they probably should.
I watched a Super Eye Patch Wolf video about the Yakuza series, and it's convinced me to get into it.
Yeah, the very same game I was trying to convince Matt to get into way back when.
I was half convinced by you, but you made it sound a lot more random and weird than it possibly is. I didn't realise there was a proper, serious underlying storyline as well, so I'm interested now. I'm going to look into that. God damn it, you derailed the intro again. We're gonna do Art Roulette. We're going to do the usual thing. We get a 20-sided dice, and we randomly do characters from the list we've made. Ziggy's updated it. We got a few new botches. Like Ziggy's botch is Big the Cat, and what was the other one?
The new one, which was Kim Kardashian.
Oh yes. Those are his 2 fuck ups. What was my botch? I forgot.
Your botch was Haruka from Senran Kagura.
Oh god, yeah, because I think she's so horribly sexualized and just a horrible, gropey, nasty character as well. Yeah.
She just wanted that oil to be real slippery.
Absolutely foul. Anime was a mistake. It definitely
was
was
not,
a mistake.
Anime was a blessing.
So we're going to do a bit of that. I forgot about this. So yeah, we're going to... First we have to roll to work out who's doing it. Like, so... Ziggy, pick between 1 and 10 or 10 and 20.
7.
He did this last stream as well. Now he's just doing it to fuck with me.
Yes.
I don't mean pick a number. Pick the low or high. So 1 to 10 or 11 to 20. Go.
This time I'll choose 1 to 10.
All right, buddy. Okay, here we go.
Oh, this beat, these lyrics are super sick.
Come on, you piece of crap. Right, here we go. Oh, shit. I win again, man.
Oh,
sorry, buddy.
Why does this happen?
You're going first again.
Oh, no, the timeline's been skewered. Oh, this is it.
Entirely within your kitchen. Just going to do a little celebratory dance. Right, you get to go first again.
Now for the best part of the rap. Yeah! Drop the mic.
I love that. The only thing cleverer than that one was the one where they completely remade the Feel Good Inc. song.
Oh yeah.
Steamed hams. I'll just show that quickly actually, because that's good.
I think you should.
Hang on.
Felt good. No.
It's fine. Google will work it out. There we go.
Google will work it out.
It's so fucking clever.
Oh. So perfect.
This probably took so much effort as well. Like, even like the rhythm is done with the stupid sounds as well, like dropping the bottle into the ice bucket and that. I love it. I love it. Or there was the one where steamed hams, but it's on piano.
What? Piano?
I know, it's weird. Fuck it, we will get to the stream. This isn't just gonna be a whole stream of steamed hams, sadly. But like, this guy composed like a musical version of it, basically, and it kind of works. I'll turn up a little bit.
Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
Like,
Oh, you gods! My roast is ruined.
So perfect.
What if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking?
See, it's like
that part.
Freeform jazz version. Anyway,
Geez.
right. Okay, forget that. That's all nonsense. We're actually going to do the stream now.
I saw Dr. Seuss, but it's on piano.
How long has it taken us?
I'm kind of intrigued by that.
Okay, so before we get going, I'm going to check the fucking stream is working. I don't like. We're 6 minutes in. I can waste 6 minutes of my life.
No, you can't, Matt. Time is very valuable, Matt.
No, you're right in a way, but we could potentially waste a lot more time.
Exactly. Have you not seen that movie with Justin Timberlake?
Oh God, I have seen that movie.
Aha.
That was positively mediocre. I like the concept of it though. I forgot what it's called.
I like
now.
the concept of it too.
Was it In Time? Was it called?
No, time is a form of currency. You know, the rich die young because they wasted the time on material stuff.
Yeah, the rich don't die young in that. The rich are basically immortal.
What? Don't my concept.
Are we talking about the same film?
I'm sure we are.
In that film,
they
the poor
have less
people
time.
die. The poor people die. You get time for working and making money. Like money is replaced by time.
Yeah, that's the one.
So the more money you have, the more time you have, and you don't die.
Oh.
It's not
my concept's kind of whack.
What film did you watch? Is there another?
Sure that was
Is there another time-based Justin Timberlake film somewhere where the rich die? That doesn't make sense. That's a weird backwards metaphor.
Seriously, Hollywood, get on that.
Yes, get on Ziggy's completely confused metaphor. The point is, oh wow, the poor are working to death, even though they're getting paid less and less and less until they fucking die. That was the whole point. Capitalism.
You mean that one thing that Tim Curry doesn't like?
Oh no. I'm going to the one place not corrupted by capitalism. Space! Okay, we've done it now.
We did the thing.
Got it out of our system,
Doesn't feel good, Matt. Purged from your system.
It feels sort of good, but also...
There we go.
I don't know, man. We shouldn't just meme all over the place.
It was only the one time, Matt. You had to get it out there.
Shouldn't just meme, man. Alright, so let's check this shit is working. I tried to do it on my phone and it's not fucking working. Meme all over the place.
It was only the one time, Matt.
It's working!
You had to get it out there.
Woo! Meme, man. Good shit. Good shit. Right. Okay, so let's actually fucking get down to business, okay? So, chip tunes. Yes. Bang it. Oh, we'll set it.
Oh, look at what it's called as well.
What was it called?
Oh no, go back one.
What was it called?
Oh, it was called We Could Do It. It was so fitting. We should have kept that one, Matt.
Sorry, buddy, I hit shuffle.
Fuck
it. I'll find it.
I'm sure it'll show up again, but it was just so well timed, Matt.
Can't be bothered. Fuck it. It's all going to pot already. Right. Okay, so take the hot seat, Ziggy, and then roll the dice. As you do.
Oh, here we go. The trade places. No.
I caused the Millennium Bug by tipping over a mic stand.
Reactivate the Millennium Bug, Matt. It's over.
Okay.
We're in the Fallout universe now.
My bad. Sorry about
The
that.
only thing that survived is this room, apparently. And I'll
cool.
stuff.
I should finish the stream before like the end of the universe. I can die without regrets. So go on, bud. Hit spacebar, man. Let's do this.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. Get me
Right,
sexy chica. Oh.
Sorry, go for it.
Get me sexy chica.
Wow, 15 again. Alright.
What was 15? What does the fates have in store for Japai Penis, man?
Oh, no. Oh no, the problem is, I don't
already.
even know how to search for references, so I don't know what the fuck they're called.
People have to look for onigiri bestiaries and just have to find it.
Oh god, yeah, we'll spend the next half hour looking at that. Type in onigiri Cyclops monster, I guess.
Oh, this is part of the fun, Matt. We get to find what they're called.
Yeah, Japo Penis Man was a legend on our stream, on the onigiri stream anyway. From the beginning, he'd just be stomping around, beating the shit out of us. So.
Exactly. Back when we was oh, here we go. We've got an image. Now we just gotta
because like no one's gonna
triangulate.
No one's gonna understand what that means. Wait, no, what are you doing?
It's fine, Matt. It's a field boss.
Why did you search? No, Ziggy, you're doing
It's fine, Matt.
backwards.
No, it's fine.
Get off.
It's one of these things.
See?
Is it that one?
Maybe.
Yo!
Okay, I'll prove it.
Yo
I guess.
ho ho.
Still, why don't you just type in Cyclops monster? It would just come up anyway, you big
Yeah,
douche.
field bosses was the first thing that came up, which led to Yagyo-san.
It worked,
Matt.
but still.
Aha!
Hang on a minute. Just to prove myself right.
No, man, we just had it.
You did type it in, sorry. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm getting angry over nothing. Just draw the bloody
right,
thing.
Matt. Yeah.
Just draw the
Gotta
bloody thing.
calm yourself down. Now, let's see. Yo. Yeah, we did it.
Alright, buddy. So basically, he's a big Cyclops dude. He would chase us around in the game. And sometimes even now, he's invincible. And I don't know why. Like, he's like, you can't kill the fucker no matter what you do.
He's
So
so
I don't
big
understand.
and gorged,
And then
Matt.
sometimes we go to his area and he's just not there. He just hasn't spawned. So I don't know if that's onigiri being weird or if it's this monster has weird rules to him. But yeah.
He's so large and engorged and angry looking.
Gorged and Ziggy, don't talk about him. Well, I guess we already call him Japai Penis Man, I suppose.
Exactly.
You saved it in the wrong
Clever.
place. Hang on, Zig. Hold on.
No! I got it in the right place. Ah! It's meant to belong in pictures. Ah! Well, I was close. Oh, Matt. Smexy. So now we finally get to draw this guy. It was 1 in a million chance, but now we get to draw him.
Technically it's 1 in 20. Not to be that guy. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm demanding accuracy.
Ah!
Sorry, I'm one of those guys.
Nobody wants to be accurate. Oh yeah.
Let's do that. Alright, well done.
I have faith in you.
Come on, Photoshop. You're just proud. Oh, there we go.
Did it. Kinda.
Cool.
Almost.
Perfect. There we go.
Kinda. Nearly.
There you go, buddy.
Woo!
Alright. It's all yours. Go for it.
Oh yeah. It's been a long time coming. Yagyo-san. I wonder if it always showed his name when we was playing. I don't remember that name popping up.
I think it did when we fought him as a boss, but not when he's out in the field, as it were. This is the weird contradiction of onigiri. Like it's all cute anime characters and things. Like the thing down in the bottom there.
Yeah.
Big-eyed, pink-eyed,
Pink-eyed.
pink hair.
Matt, get your head out the car.
Pink-eyed. Happy anime characters. And then there's these weird fucking Lovecraftian nightmares running around by this as well. I don't know if it's because it's part of Japanese folklore or something.
I think so.
You reckon? Is this beast
Yeah.
part of like traditional folklore somewhere?
Yes, these are all Japanese monsters from traditional Japanese lore. Even this guy.
I need to look up what his story is then. I don't, what the fuck is this about? I'm still confused about the fucking raccoons who use their bollocks for everything. You know,
Tanuki.
that's it. Like, what is that about?
Pompoko basically explained the lore.
I haven't watched that. On principle, I'm not interested.
You not watch Pompoko?
I'm sorry, no.
Get this guy.
I'm sorry, I'll watch it immediately.
Yes, you should.
Would you love to see the story?
Yes, the English dub of Pompoko is quite good too. It even has our old friend Hank from Detroit become human as a Tanuki.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now you get to hear Mr. Krabs talking about his bowels.
Great.
Made up show for kids.
But to be fair, that guy's had quite a varied career, hasn't he?
He has.
He's been a grizzled alcoholic policeman, he's been a crab in a burger shop, and he's been a
An
raccoon
evil
with
scientist
magical
guy, an
bollocks.
evil mask.
Yeah,
Crash Bandicoot.
that's
lore.
cool. He's far from typecast, that guy. He's doing alright.
That's right.
That's
he used
cool.
to be a prison guard in the Shawshank Redemption.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That basically bullies Andy Dufresne, beats up the guys that and his buttocks, and make sure one of them never walked again. That guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In fact, you've seen what he looked like in Shawshank. Remember back in Detroit Become Human, where he was trying to scan his face,
Right.
and there was a picture of him in his police outfit looking younger.
Hmm.
That was him. That's his Shawshank.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
So that's a nice little feature there.
Oh, that's cool. There you go.
Oh, Clancy Brown. We will meet you eventually.
He's everywhere. You're full of facts about him, Zig. You're a bit obsessed with Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown
He's
is a
weird,
great
man.
guy, okay? He
I'm
was
sure he's
my
fine,
childhood
but-
Crash Bandicoot star.
Like, I love Steve Bloom, but I can't talk about him for hours and bring every conversation back to him like you do. It's a
Steve-
bit weird, man.
Steve Bloom is a great guy too.
Yeah.
He plays the masculine guys and the effeminate bad guys.
Right.
But you can never tell it's him.
Hmm.
And except when he plays the gruff good guys like Wolverine or Jack from Mad World. You've not played Mad World.
I haven't, no.
Go,
No,
get a
sorry.
Wii and play Mad World.
Just buy a whole new console. Actually, I
Yeah.
could probably buy a Wii for like 20 quid now. So
Exactly.
So.
You can get Mad World.
Why not?
Get No More Heroes. That's another good game.
Is it Suda 51?
Yeah.
I do want to get into their games. Like, I'm going to try and see if I can't get them on the PS Store and stream them a bit, actually. I want to play Killer 7
I know
and all
no,
that stuff.
You could probably get Killer 7 on the PS Store. I think there's a remake of No More Heroes for the PlayStation. I'm not sure if you can get it in the store,
Okay.
but you can play it without the whole PlayStation Move. So that's a plus.
I'm really interested to play them. They look like funny, weird games. Oh, I love this song so much. Like, I used to take drugs, and now I just listen to this song, basically. When this song kicks in,
Is that
it's
a
all like...
up,
doo, doo, doo,
downgrade, or
doo, doo,
upgrade?
doo. And it's like, oh, it's so good. Oh, it gets me going, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jap-eyed penis man. You are done.
Oh, I'm worried it's a bit loud, actually. Hold on. Shit. What?
I can't draw the intricate pattern, so I drew his own little pattern to happiness.
Okay. That'll do. He bought it from the tourist shop in Japan, also.
Sure
Yeah.
did. Ah. Inside the tower of my subconscious that Matt explores on the reg. But he can never get to the top of the tower.
I really hope that's not too
Creepy.
loud. Okay, right.
So he gets chickens out to go back to the start.
Okay, hold on. Really paranoid about the stream going wrong now. So sorry if I keep checking the stream every 5
It only
seconds.
happened that one time. You gotta keep positive.
And the other times it happened as well.
And the time before that, but we gotta keep positive, man.
Sorry if I keep checking the stream every 5 seconds.
See?
And the other times it happened as well. You're really quiet, Zig. Yeah, try to talk a little closer to the mic from now on, so the good people can hear. It happened as well. Who can't what?
There. Is this much better?
Yeah, try to stick as close to the mic as you can.
Ooh. Bad about that for the
I'll
reload.
turn this up a shit.
I think you should.
If I do it too much, we start to clip. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's the worry.
Oh, well, You've turned up a
So anyway,
smidge.
I've got distracted again. So that
Ah,
penis man, Japanese penis man. No,
first try. A
There
bit
we
of a few errors, but it looks okay.
That's good. That's cool.
Ah, we love you, Japanese penis man.
You're a good
Also
guy.
known as Yagyu-san. And knowing that, it's not that.
That is true.
Jappy penis man.
All right, let's drop over then. I'll get an
Okay.
arse seat. Let's do it.
Change places.
Indeed.
Good.
Okay, I'm back. So let's see what the dice of fate has. This is the bit that it gets me so psyched. I listen to this on the way to work sometimes. It gets me going now when I'm on my mountain bike.
I love it.
Just to break the monotony. Okay, here we go. Matt's roll.
There we go. Be nice to me, dice. Come on.
19. What do we get?
I got hexadecimal.
Hexadecimal. Yeah.
I got hexadecimal twice. I got in the last stream. I got her as well. Can I just show my last picture and be done with it?
No, you got to draw it again.
Oh,
Like, you showed them
can't
the
be
recent picture, but you
bothered.
have to draw another one.
I don't want to show them that either. I'll show them after I've drawn something.
Okay.
So I'm worried it might look shit comparatively. Depends if I'm on it on the art today or not.
But we already have a reference for hexamalesimal.
I want to use a different one, Ziggy. God.
Okay.
Christ.
Wait, there's a cosplay of hexadecimal?
Hmm.
Color me intrigued.
God, that's it.
That's
wow.
actually quite good.
Yeah, some of these are very good.
Damn.
That looks like it's out of the show. That's.
Oh.
Or is that out of the show? That's really impressive if it's not. Bloody hell.
If it borders between reality and fiction,
Holy
you know you did a
shit.
good job.
That's really fucking clever, actually. That's very
Now
good.
we know that our
Right.
waifu can be real. Nothing will stop me from pursuing the goals, man.
Right.
Nothing.
Okay, buddy.
So what are we gonna go for this time? Oh, that is very classy.
I won't use upper art to reference. I'm a bit against that. I don't know why. Let's see.
Aw, what a lovely picture. Too bad that guy's getting away.
Yeah, it's not great for actually looking at her. It's just like she's blocked
I want to see that other guy. Get out of here. Oh, so shiny.
It's quite a good one. Alright, we'll use that.
From the reboot of Reboot.
Is that from the reboot, is it? Oh, yeah, actually, you're right.
You can
Yeah,
tell by the shininess, man.
yeah it's too good a quality. Yeah, it's fair enough. It's not looking like it's from 1992, is it? So.
We just want the hexadecimal show that we've been anchoring for, you know? Just a show all about hexadecimal and her mundane life.
I don't think anyone's asking for that, my dude.
I'm
Sorry.
asking
Why?
that. What's it, Matt?
Okay.
There could be a special guest appearance from Bob, and they can get killed off. But it's mostly all about hexadecimal.
So like her doing the fucking laundry or something. What are you talking about?
Or
Like-
just sitting in her throne, doing whatever it is she does. Just having a grand old time. You know, like one of those reality TV shows, but with hexadecimal.
Right.
And only hexadecimal. That's the main star. Get on it. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, the adventures of a cartoon psychopath. That's what everyone wants to.
That's what it'll be called.
In fact, it's not even the adventures. It's just her at home.
The
Dude.
Adventures of...
I don't know if I see the appeal, but I'll agree to disagree for now, buddy.
That's cool. That's cool.
It'll get the big bucks going.
Alright. Okay, my man.
It'll raise thousands. Not millions.
Hundreds of people
Think realistically, it'll
Will-
only raise thousands.
will appreciate it, yeah.
It'll become a cult classic, and then we can sell the DVDs.
Just like the reboot, yeah.
Got jokes.
You're just be giving people another reboot that they don't want.
They want the hexadecimal show.
Do they now?
We'll have the canned laughter and everything that she'll somehow conjure up. It's perfect.
If you say so, buddy.
I'm sure she has that kind of power.
Maybe. So what are we going to do for topics? Because we're just going to have to revisit the topics we talked about on the last stream, I guess.
Because they didn't get to hear it because it didn't work the last time.
We'll have to act. We'll have to pretend like, oh, it's a new topic we haven't talked about. Ooh. Improvised talking points we didn't say yesterday. So what was the first one we talked about?
We talked about Jim Carrey doing something.
Oh, yes, that's right.
What was he doing, Matt?
Sort of fairly big film news. For a certain film coming up for a certain blue hedgehog.
Which I thought was Shadow.
He's not even blue.
Hey, Matt, I don't see color.
Sorry, I didn't mean to discriminate against your not true color blindness, but okay. But yeah, he's Jim Carrey's going to be Dr. Robotnik.
Or will he go by Eggman in the movie? We'll never know.
I doubt it, Ziggy.
Why do you always...
Right, sorry, I'm screaming because whenever I bring up this film, he's always like, well, Matthew, will it be the early 90s Sonic? Or the Sonic Boom
you need
Sonic?
to know, Matt.
Or the Sonic Adventure Sonic? It's like,
because if it's Sonic Adventure Sonic, he'll go by Eggman, Matt. Come on. Come on.
It won't be your stupid weeaboo trash bullshit, Zig. It's
be.
trying to be a mainstream
There's a
film.
slight chance it could end up like that.
I will literally bet my entire life savings on it not being Dr. Eggman.
Well, you think it's going to be one of those classic Sonics where he has the rotund belly?
It's going to be the Sonic Adventure type Sonic.
In which case Robotnik will be referred to as Eggman.
No, he won't, Ziggy.
Well,
the design doesn't dictate then the character names, does it, Ziggy? They're going to pick what has the broadest appeal.
But nah.
Most kids in the West don't know him as Dr. Eggman, Ziggy.
Most kids do.
Okay.
In fact, yes. The kids know him as Eggman. Ever since Adventure 1, 2 onwards, he was referred to as Eggman.
No, but they're not kids. If you were into Sonic Adventure 1, you are probably in your mid-20s or 30s. That's not who I'm talking about, Ziggy.
Look, you said the kids, Matt.
You're not... Define kid.
Kid as in young people of the modern era.
Oh, fuck off, Ziggy. I literally hate you.
You love me.
I really don't. I'm just going to draw and just ignore everything you're saying.
No, Matt.
Trying to make an important news announcement and you're just being a willy.
No,
the worst
Matt.
kind of willy.
Oh, but it's important, Matt.
Okay. So, Dr. Robotnik is going to be played by Jim Carrey. Which is kind of, is that cool? Is that good?
I think so.
Is it?
I'm sure if Jim Carrey's played a few Sonic games, he'll know the gist of what Robotnik's about.
He probably knows who Sonic is, I guess, but...
Oh, I have no doubt that he knows who Sonic is. Jim Carrey.
No, but is Jim Carrey a gamer? Has he ever talked about that?
Well, that's a good question.
I don't think he has, to be honest.
He just seems like the kind of person that would know about Sonic.
Why?
His quirky attitude.
What? Sonic fans have a certain quirky attitude? What do you mean?
Have you seen the Deep in Arts?
Okay, fair point. I don't know if that supports... you're
just memeing, aren't you, Ziggy? You big winky.
I really don't know. I've never heard Jim Carrey talk about video games in my life, so... I don't know, man. Maybe.
I think he'll do a good job.
Maybe. I guess it needs someone who overacts and is all like, exactly. I am the Eggman. We need that, but I know Jim Carrey went through a period where he was trying to be a serious actor.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the career before he tried to become serious, he was mostly known for comedy.
Well, totally.
Flip the script and try his hand at serious. So he always known as the funny guy.
So why was he doing that? Probably because he was disillusioned with comedy and Hollywood generally and wanted to be a little indie darling like I think Bill Murray built into around the same time as well. And don't get me wrong, like Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind is one of the greatest films I've ever seen. I love that film. I adore it. But is Jim Carrey really going to come back from that? And also, he's gone through severe emotional bullshit in the last few years, Do you remember when he was supposed to do promotion for Kick-Ass 2 and he refused because the film is violent? It was like, yes, Jim Carrey.
That's why it's called Kick-Ass.
Yeah. I mean, I think around the time there was a school shooting or something, he was like, I can't in good conscience.
That was the real reason.
Yeah, but it still doesn't really make sense, though. It's like, we've paid you, like, £10 million.
Because, to him, violent movies is what caused that shooting. If he does not participate in the violence, then he'll have a clearer conscience.
Yeah, but then you're one of the first people to say blaming video games or media for violence is bullshit.
Yes.
Right? So Jim Carrey kind of is jumping on that kind of very hyper-conservative, oh no, it's the media that's corrupting us. And now I can't promote this film that I happily did 10 seconds ago,
And he did a good job in that movie.
It was decent. It was memorable. That was meant to be his comeback, I think. That was meant to be his comeback. But he was such a fuckhead. The problem is, like, he could come out and say, I don't condone violence, but I will promote this film because that's professional. But no, he didn't do that. He did not do that. So, I don't know. That's what worries me. It's like he's been in a bit of a spiral for a while, going off on this weird tangent where he's doing art and saying some really psychotic things on the red carpet.
Ooh, psychotic. Or enlightened.
Things like, you're not here.
Yep, I've seen that video.
None of this exists. None of this is real.
That's the kind of thing you say when you're 14 and you think you're enlightened. I'm sorry.
I've been through that, but then I realized that I'm stuck here, so make do.
That sucks, and I'm sorry to hear that.
It's like, I'm not here. It's an illusion. But
none of this is real.
What am I going to do?
I don't buy it, man. I don't suddenly believe he suddenly becomes some kind of guru. I actually think he has mental health problems that he's not really dealing with,
Genius
personally.
and crazy go hand in hand. Well, we will never know the true origins of life.
That's what you're saying. But like when you're on the red carpet and that shit has made your life, and suddenly you're like, you're not real, interviewer who is helping to promote me. None of this is real, man. Have you noticed? We're all superficial. No shit, Jim Carrey.
This is Hollywood. No, I mean in the enlightened sense.
No, I don't buy it.
You was close there, Jim.
I don't buy it.
Could have revealed something.
Oh, that looks alright.
Sexy.
Let's see if I can't get rid of the guidelines. Hang on. Fuck off.
Oh.
I'm doing this all wrong. This is my fault entirely. Right, hold on.
Get you a girl who can do both.
What? Both what?
Who can hold a world hostage and look sexy doing it. Get over it.
That's your thing, buddy.
Hey,
I thought the do both thing was like be grungy and classy or something.
Oh, that was so last minute.
Right, so fair enough.
It's all about the quirky yet psychotics, man. Tasty.
Right. I don't think sexy and world ending are like mutually exclusive necessarily, but a lot of the Disney Disney villains are kind of sexy. Like what's her name? Fucking
Ursula. Hey man, don't pretend like you know. Don't pretend, man.
I was going to give a relatable example for the audience, but you jumped straight in there into the one, the one that's based on a fat drag queen. That's a stretch for most people,
that's the
buddy.
Finest drag queen I've ever seen.
Don't get me wrong, I would do Ursula. I think she's cool, but that's because I have
because she's cool.
Weird ass tastes. Like,
she's thick though.
I was gonna say like
she knows how to work it. You see the seeds, man.
I was gonna say like fucking who's the badass from Sleeping Beauty? I forgot her name.
Maleficent.
Yeah. She is like proper goth hot. Oh no, not you.
No, yeah.
Fuck off.
Shut up at Disney's.
Yeah, but they're both
Sleeping Beauty or something.
I think they're both Disney. So like
Sleeping Beauty
cartoon. There we go.
Close enough.
She's
Kingdom
like
Hearts,
she's it's partly her personality as well. I think she's goth, crazy, badass.
Oh, especially that that look right there. With that eyeliner and the eyeshadow.
There you go, buddy. Exactly.
In the words of Nigel Thornberry, smashing.
Okay. Yeah, so if you go further down that rabbit hole, you end up with Ursula. So be careful. Be very careful, people.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was the hexadecimal I did today. This is the one I did on the fail stream. So I did a cute last time. She's more kind of little and cute, whereas I've got more of her intimidation this time. I think.
She's looking right at you, Matt.
Yeah.
The eyebrow.
I'm worried I've got the face off. It looks all right. I'm not completely thrilled with that. Not completely thrilled with that. That's all right. That's not bad. Right, Ziggy.
Oh, here we go.
Dice of truth time.
Every day, great forever from Big to Cap.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Give us Big the
Six
Cat.
Chica, come on, let's do this.
Come on, Big the
Let's
Cat,
go.
baby. Come
Give
on.
me-
Come on.
Give me a minute. 11.
11.
What do I win?
What you got?
Disney's Merlin.
Merlin. All right.
Yes.
That's cool.
Hockety whack.
Pockety, pockety, wackety, whack.
That's the real.
What I love about that film, again, every time he does a magic trick or something, it goes, which is like, it's the greatest sound effect in the world.
Jeez.
They only used it for that film. Really.
Exactly.
Six snacks done.
How old are you?
Everything should make that noise in my books. Anyway,
Is it
right.
because he's old that it does that? Or is it just generally how his magic works?
I don't know.
Oh no. Okay, it's official.
It's the marvelous Madam Mim. I fucking love that film.
Me too.
So good.
It's official, you know. When Merlin went off to Bermuda and traveled to the future, he actually became Matt. So Merlin's here with us.
Hey, buddy.
Right, when are you going back to Camelot?
I'm
Matt?
even wearing Bermuda shorts today. Damn.
When
It's
you go
true.
back to Wart, don't you have the castle to go back to, Merlin?
One big modern mess.
Well, he wasn't wrong though.
True. Stuck around. and started
Foreseeing
doing
the
this shit.
future. Oh no,
The
Merlin.
only problem I have with that film is that there's no good female character, and the only characters in it are like the cook, the slutty squirrel, and the mad woman in the woods.
Another furry point in existence.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, a lot of furries do reference the slutty squirrels from that.
Squirrels S as in more than one,
Yeah.
including that large one that had a thing for Merlin. Oh,
It's just a shame.
Oh.
Not even like there's no girls, and the girls that you bring up are like all the bad girl stereotypes. So-
bad.
Oh, get back in the kitchen. Oh, you're such a slutty.
Squirrel
You're not really a slutty squirrel.
And Madam Mim.
And Madam Mim.
the crazy woman in the woods who just wants to be a bitch.
Hey man, she could be fine if she wants to.
I could be beautiful. Yes, I remember.
Remember,
That.
that was for kids, man.
She was quite freaking buxom. I
Yes,
should
she
say.
was.
Well,
And
again,
she
Disney.
knew how to work it. And even little Arthur there, spoilers, the boy was Arthur, even he was kind of intrigued as a bird.
I
Which
don't
might raises more questions.
Okay.
La 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 la. You know that scene, Matt.
Yeah.
But it's only skin deep from Zip Zappity Bit. Oh god! Oh, don't restart.
Oh God, I hadn't even thought about that one as corrupting my childhood. But yeah, I guess it's
No, it was always there, Matt.
no one to
It was
answer this.
always there.
Oh dear.
Let's hope Mim returns in Kingdom Hearts 3. Merlin's already in Kingdom Hearts series. Let's hope Mim shows up. Please. Please do the thing so that Sora can be intrigued. Yeah. Grand old time. A grand old time.
Still haven't played these games, so I don't understand.
Dag it, Matt.
I don't.
Speaking of which,
draw him like that.
no, it's
That's
too
weird.
late. This is Matt now at the moment.
You're gonna draw Merlin as he
That's
comes
a
back from Bermuda.
cosplay of.
Oh,
Oh,
that's pretty
nice.
fucking genius, actually.
Oh,
Okay. I'll give you that. That's great.
oh, we're
You-
drawing this
So
version.
you're drawing the Merlin
Yes.
from Bermuda. Okay, buddy.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, we need this. This is the Merlin we need. Lovely.
It's a bit different, I guess. Something different.
Exactly. Blow me to Bermuda.
We can't just sit here screaming the quotes into the mics all
We
day.
must.
We can't. No.
Okay, can we do at least one more?
Go on, then you get one more.
Oh.
For me, the funniest bit in that film was when he gets his beard trapped in the door and then he pulls it out and he just becomes like this little white afro.
Did it have that same sound effect?
Yeah, I think it went like.
It
again.
did.
Yeah. And I think I wore out the tape watching that scene. It's not even that funny. Like,
It's
to me, it was.
comedic gold.
Maybe. Possibly.
Oh.
Okay, before we continue, I'm going to paranoidly check the stream again.
That's fine.
I need to be sure.
You are our Merlin, and I am the boy Wart.
What? I call you Wart.
What? Oh. I'm the boy Wart.
What? I call you Wart.
What? Perfect.
It's working. Marvelous. All right, well, carry on, Zig. Do your thing. So,
Okay,
which
now
which
we've
one is it?
It was. I already saved.
You
It was
already
that
saved.
one.
Gotcha. Okay.
We must get the Merlins. It was originally going to be him in his classic outfit, but seeing as how we have Merlin right here, we're going to draw you a little self-portrait.
What are you? Okay. It's implying I'm an old bastard who...
Merlin's not a bastard.
Well, the old bit was the operative insult, but fine.
And I'm glad
thanks,
you
Ziggy.
got onto the...
Well, sod you, Ziggy, and everything you stand for.
No, it's fine.
I don't know
I was
why.
with you anyway.
It's alright. It's a big modern muddle.
You're still in the modern model.
Alakazam! I'm doing it now. I can just recite the script from that film. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop now because it's probably not that amusing.
It kinda is,
Get in
everybody
there.
loves Merlin.
Indeed.
I hate sunshine. I hate horrible wholesome sunshine.
Dang it!
Fucking film. Fucking film.
It's so good.
It's very distracting.
Speaking of which, Matt's gonna play us some smooth jazz.
I'm going to add some music to the music.
Ah! Is that called feedback?
Busted old shitty amp. Got it for 30 quid.
Ah.
There's a reason it was 30 quid. Haha! Right, hang on. Sorry, buddy. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry. Just cut the chip tunes for a little second.
The pirate and the dancer.
Right, carry on, man.
Okay. So we've got a 1,000-year-old wizard laying on some smooth guitar jazz while I'm doing some doodle. Perfect.
Is this helping?
Yes, it is.
I need to play like wizardy music. How? What would
If
that
you
be?
can play the hockety pockety walkety whack song on the guitar.
There's a lot of notes in that. I don't know.
Well, one day.
No.
Close enough. Bridget, she told you, tag it.
Hickatus, fickatus from. We can do a cover, I guess. Like, hockety pockety walkety walk.
That actually fits.
Switch your size very small. You got to make enough room for all. I don't think that works.
It works, Matt. Keep it going.
You can't do a slap bass version of Disney songs. It's weird.
Well, how do you? Well, what if somebody already did that?
Hickatus from.
Oh, this is the best part, boy. Oh no, this is good.
So you Hickatus Victus, go for it.
Hickatus small. Press it from all from all.
Hickatus Victus boom.
Testosterone.
That's hard to sing and do at the same time. That's difficult. We should start a band, mate.
We will call it the Merlin Experience.
It's just that song.
Yes. You know, just
It's a very short experience.
oh, but an experience nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, everything's an experience when you think about it. So,
See, this is wise Merlin. He comes up with the wise wisdoms.
There's more you can't demand a refund if you're like, it was 3 seconds long. Well, it was an experience. Fuck off. No refunds, get out.
Where's my money?
That was the big ending. Like, if they demand an encore, I'll be like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Look at this,
so
look at this.
perfect.
Oh dear.
And we'll have all the squirrel groupies in the world.
All the slutty squirrels in the world. Well, what more could you want? Really?
Exactly. Then we'll be true rock stars. Oh no, his arm's too fat. There we go.
You're wasting time resisting. They'll try the more you do. The more they keep insisting. Him has got to be you. Jesus, that's kind of terrifying.
No, it's fine. It's a life lesson, Dad.
About slutty squirrels.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Everyone's a furry. Everyone that's watched Disney is a furry. You may not know it, but it's there.
Deep down in your soul.
Deep down in your soul, you are a furry-nator.
I was going places. Let's write a song about how you're really a furry.
Yes. Everyone is indeed a furry, and those that try to fight it, it just gets worse. Just accept it.
Everyone's a furry. Everyone's a furry.
Hell's yeah. It's better to accept it.
This is really going somewhere, man. All right, let's delete the channel. We'll start a music channel.
Hey, hey, you want to be a rock star.
I really hope you can actually hear that. Hopefully you can.
I bet they can.
Maybe. It might just sound like really quiet in the background though. Like,
Ah.
so it's super loud. I'm probably waking up all my neighbours. I feel bad.
Nah,
little bit.
they're fine.
They're probably not.
Yeah, they love it.
They work night shifts and shit like that, so
Well,
they probably think I'm the biggest cunt on earth now.
Nah, it's fine. Once they understand, you know, Disney's Sword in the Stone, they'll know. And they'll
So if they come knocking on the door, Matthew, I was working until 4 a.m. I was like, well, it's sword and stone.
That's right, just say
And
that.
you see, we're improvising slap-based songs
No, they
to the
explain yourself,
soundtrack.
just say the phrase Sword in the Stone, you know.
Or they'd be like, right.
Sword in the Stone, you know, Sword in the Stone.
Sorry, mate. Fair enough. He'll be more than satisfied, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe.
Sword in the Stone. Sword in the Stone.
Ziggy, that is fucking top marks, mate. That looks great. Well done.
Well, I do
I'm
have
liking
a
that.
nice life model. That's you, man.
Fuck off. Sack my fucking wizardy
Merlin
dick.
would never say that.
Yes, he would.
Would he?
He would. Well, I obviously would, because I'm him, apparently. So there you go.
No, man.
Angry bass. Ziggy's calling me old. How could he?
There. Merlin is done, roughly.
Nice.
I did the thing.
That does look good, buddy. No, well done. Well done. Good show.
Yeah.
Good show. I appreciate.
Yay, I have his recognition.
Yeah.
Matt, go up.
Go up?
But yes, Matt, you know, it's your name and there's a blue arrow next to your name. It's going up.
Right. Out of context, Detroit become human references. I forgot.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Sorry.
right.
I'm back on board.
Slipped
now.
it in there.
I feel like ordering me. Matt, go up. What?
Matt, get your friendship up.
I don't understand the order. I'm fucking confused. Ziggy, get down. I need my bass back for that. Get down. Oh, right, we're gibbering about nonsense now, right? Let's wrap this up. Okay, so we got Gandalf? Fuck! Oh my god!
No!
No! Oh my god!
Merlin.
Brain fart. Merlin. Jesus.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
We've already done this, Ziggy.
La, la, la.
It won't be funnier the second time. I don't think it was funny the first time.
That was to stop your embarrassment, Matt.
That's too long. I'm getting like fucking early onset Alzheimer's or something. I do that all the time. I don't
Nah.
think it's because I'm just nervous and I do that.
Don't be nervous.
I'm always nervous.
Be Merlin.
Oh, well, actually, yeah, go there. Let's show. We did some warm-up sketches today. Okay, these were mine. Like, there's this weird meme where a guy wearing duck shoes wanders around and that.
It has a nice little tune,
Yes.
which I can't remember.
But that's the sound of ducks doing that as he runs. We're gonna have to show that now.
I think we should.
Oh god,
They
damn it.
need to know. We need each time you watch our videos, we enlighten you a little more.
This is it. We're bringing all the memes today.
See, look at those haters. But there's this guy. There he is.
this is the high art of the internet. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's how I approach people. See, that's how it goes to work.
By the way, watch Anonymous' channel. He does all
Yes,
just,
you know,
it's just
this
weird,
guy
trippy shit
right
like
here,
this. It's genius.
he knows.
I love it. We're obsessed with it at the moment.
We love it.
An old friend at uni turned me onto this, and I can't stop watching it. It's
And then he passed the infection on to me, and now I can't stop watching
Yes.
it.
So
So
that's-
it's gonna spread.
So you're welcome, Zig. This is Duckman. And I drew a modest lady, and Ziggy was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "It's your mum." Ha 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 ha. And he said, "No, that's clearly not my mum. She's too skinny." So I added bodacious bumps.
Perfect.
There we go. Ziggy's mother.
Now she's next to the guy with the duck shoes.
Yes. What I like about warm-up sketches is it's just whatever's in your brain at the time. Like, there's no no one's saying draw this, so you just draw what comes out. So that's what's on my brain today: Ziggy's mum and Duck Shoes Man, and also what was his name from Yakuza?
Goro Majima from
Goro
the
Majima.
Yakuza series.
Because Ziggy's been talking about him all morning.
I
So-
told you he's
That's
my
what I'm
Jap soda. Dang it, Matt.
Does everyone have a Jap soda? Because Ziggy does.
Only a select few
Right.
of the toppest of top men.
Jap
And maybe
soda.
some women.
There's like a fur soda, but it's not a furry. It's your Japanese,
Yeah, exactly.
expression.
And I will meet this guy eventually when we go to Japan.
Excellent, mate. Someday, my friend, someday.
Yeah, there could be a Japanese version of me.
This was Ziggo's warm-up sketch.
Yes, it was. It's not very good, but it's kind of okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just like this is what Ziggy was thinking about at the time, like a booty so big. I think she struggled to walk.
Nah, she's fine, Matt.
That's what you're
She's
into.
got the leg strength, Matt.
Okay.
I mean,
She does have hella she needs thicker thighs, really, which I don't think you'd mind
I would not
to
mind that at all.
support this middle booty area.
Ear.
I also don't think she has a spine or internal organs.
Nah,
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
This was not totally because of the fact I just watched The Incredibles 2 or anything. Haha. What are you talking about?
Me and Ziggy had an extended conversation about Mrs. Incredible's booty this morning.
Oh, she really does put the ass in a last, the girl.
Well, he claimed that this is just a new film for this film, but no, I maintain that us OGs who have been,
jeez.
we know all about the booty from the first film. She's always had the booty.
Yeah, but it's been, subtly shown.
Mhm.
That one shot in the first one.
Right.
But the second one, they just seem to show it off a little bit more.
So I don't know. Pixar are
Maybe
trying to
it's 'cause
appeal
you-
to the pervs in the audience, maybe.
Probably
maybe,
so.
Maybe.
Ah.
All right, let's do this then. Come on, I'm back in the hot seat. Let's do it.
Change places.
Change, please.
Oh, so far we've had a good roll. Nothing has gone wrong.
Yeah, I haven't had to get really angry yet. I didn't get bloody Kim Kardashian this time.
Oh, jeez.
I did last time, and I was raging about it for the rest of the stream. It's probably good that it got deleted, to be fair.
And his rage and malice spread to the stream and caused it to not work.
Right. No, it's you. You caused the gypsy curse, Ziggy. We've talked
we
about
were
this.
both at fault. Let's just accept it. Roll the dice. Number
5.
5. Who do we
5.
get?
Right, who forgot? Was this someone we've already done?
Crash.
Oh,
Crash
okay.
Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. All right. Not a big nostalgic character for me. I didn't play the Crash games as a kid. I know. I don't know why. I think at that point, I was getting into like Metal Gear Solid and racing games and stuff. So I saw Crash as a bit childish.
You're solid, you could have still played Crash. And for the racing games, it's Crash Team Racing, Matt. One of the best kart racing games of all time. And I still stand by it.
I was getting into my gritty, serious games like
No.
Final Fantasy VII. It was around that period.
Oh,
Crash
okay.
Crash didn't appeal to me for some reason,
But,
which is daft. Like,
I
I'm
thought
more
he said gritty. I thought he was going to go along the things like Forza Motorsports or Gran Turismo. I was going to say a big fat no there.
No, I prefer the more arcadey races myself. For me personally.
Oh, he's Crash Bandicoot. He's such a nostalgic guy, especially his kind of twin called Fake Crash. I totally relates to Fake Crash than actual Crash.
Why is that, buddy?
Well, have you seen Fake Crash? I think you should glance at him.
Is he black?
No. What?
Well, that's where you were going with this. That's usually what it is when you say these things.
Matt.
You go.
Whoa.
Okay. Mate, that sounded bad. But whenever you say, "Oh, this guy's my favorite character," I look it up, and he's always black.
No.
Because you're.
There he is.
Why? Do
Look at him.
Aww.
That is me.
Why do you relate to Fake Crash?
Because I am no Denzel Washington. I too have the enlarged teeth and the eyebrows.
If you say so, buddy.
But I try my best.
I think Ziggy's being harsh on himself. He doesn't look like this in real life.
I am not
really.
a bandicoot.
It's true, he's not.
But
a
I just
bandicoot.
relate to Fake Crash. Look at him.
He's cute in his way.
That's right. Hard to believe he was actually thought of because the Japanese tried to create a Crash Bandicoot teddy bear and it came out looking terrible.
That's quite funny.
And they made it into an actual character called Fake Crash. And there you go.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty funny. That's cool. I like stories like that. So the internal workings of these sort of designs is quite fun. Can be quite fun. Oh, it's my favourite track again. It's come back. Yeah, getting pumped, baby.
Crash Bandicoot, which I am playing on my channels, and I've already beaten one of the infamous levels. Was it Bridge to Nowhere? With little deaths.
Oh, well done, buddy.
And I just had to beat the high road. I've heard many stories and I've experienced it on the original. It is not fun, man.
Is it hard, is it?
It is one of the hardest levels in the game, man, because you're on the bridge and there's gaps that you have to jump over, and the warthogs to get past, and turtles to jump on their shells to get the perfect jump. And, you know, there's a bottomless pit and you could die easily. It's a bad time to be had by all.
I see.
That's why they call it the Dark Souls of of platformers.
Right. Now, I've heard it's actually, quite difficult. I've heard that. Which is cool. That's it. I dismissed it as childish, and it's actually quite a hardcore game. So I was unfair to it. I was clearly unfair to it.
Oh, I'm sure everyone's had that experience. I mean, I was unfair to the Yakuza series on the PS2.
Right.
Because I thought it would be another GTA clone.
Yeah, I think I had the same thought about it as well. Maybe.
But only then, when they remade it and put 0, and then I was like, what? Mini game where you can win a chicken to become your, real estate manager?
Right.
And he does a good job? Sign me up.
Okay. There we go. Nice.
And best of all, in the Insane Trilogy, you can play as Coco. That's what I've been doing for my playthrough.
Oh, fair. That's the funny thing. I'm completely unfamiliar with that game, but I use Coco as my avatar on PlayStation.
I'm surprised you used Tawna.
Because that's too obviously furry fetishy.
Me and Matt came out on top. And we passed the 90s and we came out okay.
We certainly did.
Why are you nervous? Why are you sweating so nervously there, Matt?
I don't know, buddy. Oh shit, I've got to move that hand now because his face is in the way.
It's okay.
I fucked up the composition already. Damn it!
It's Crash Bandicoot. He forgives all. He is the...
I'm going to have to transform that.
Games.
Hang on. Let's see if I can do that on the fly.
Yeah.
So, transform... Fuck. Transform.
Everybody loved Crash Bandicoot, and now everyone will love Spyro when it becomes remade. And it will get remade. All 3 of them. And I'll be there, throwing money at the shopkeeper and threatening their lives for that Spyro.
Fair enough. Don't throw money at people.
I must throw the wad of money, Yakuza style, just get a wad of money and just go, in the face.
Right.
As they pick it up, I stroll out with Spyro, and I'll be doing the same for Kingdom Hearts 3, except I'll be a little more violent. I'll be taking out other Kingdom Hearts fans, Yakuza style, just grabbing bikes and benches. Using my heat moves.
Okay, buddy. Okay. So, what else were we going to talk about? Shit. There was some news. Let me find it. Headline. Billy D. Williams is returning to Star Wars.
Woo!
I knew you'd be happy about that.
Wait.
What?
About to say, when is that Star Wars film set in? Is it going to be set in the same timeline as Episode 7, 8, and 9?
It's going to be the next in the main trilogy, I think.
Nice.
That's my understanding. So yeah, he's going to get a proper main part.
So that would mean for the first time ever in Star Wars lore, there will be 2 black people in the galaxy.
It's too much. The racists will
It's
have
fine,
a fucking
man. It's
field
fine.
day.
For some reason, there was always 1. Now there's more than 1. I'm super psyched. Especially because it's Billy D. Williams.
I know you like him.
Billy D.
You love the old Billy D.
Ah.
So he's back.
He's cool.
What?
You don't think Billy D's cool?
Oh no, I'm doing that on my drawing. Sorry, not a Billy D. Billy D is cool. He is. He's a smooth, cool motherfucker. Definitely.
Absolutely right.
So yeah, it's cool that he's going to be in it. That's pretty great.
Will it bring back the Star Wars fans? Probably.
No, the problem is, I don't know. The same people who got mad about too are the people who are not into like progressive politics and things like that. So if they're like, oh, another black person, brr, they might not appreciate that.
Well, you know what? A lot more people would appreciate it.
What's that, buddy?
But I know you appreciate it, Matt.
Yeah.
Haven't you always found it suspect that there was, you know, very minimal diversity apart from aliens in the galaxy of Star Wars? I mean, in the prequels, there was only Mace Windu.
Right.
Not only was he the only black guy, but he's the only black Jedi, which sent me raising more questions.
That's true.
And then he died. Or he didn't.
And it was only
he could have survived. I'd like to hope so.
Did he drop from a very high building?
He got his hand cut off, electrocuted with God knows how many volts.
Oh, he's fine then.
Fell out of a window, but you know, he could have been fine. He's Samuel Jackson. He'll will himself to life.
I don't even know if it was an issue. I didn't watch the most recent one and go, oh, it's very diverse. It was just like a woman took part in the main plot line, basically.
That's all fine and good.
It's not even that big a deal, for fuck's sake.
It's big. It's big enough, man.
It's big enough to upset certain people on certain areas of the internet.
Because it's not their Star Wars, but you know, screw them. This is a big deal for everyone. Finally.
I mean, did they just want the original trilogy just retold again?
They want to continue from the original trilogy, I'm guessing. But why kill off them? Oh, dear goodness. No! Lando must not die! Lando must not. You've already killed most of the main cast. Just keep Lando alive. Keep him alive. I don't want to die. He
might die, I guess. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, it'd be cool if he played a proper big role in it. That'd be pretty cool. Especially as they fleshed out his role with in the Solo. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm fucking this up. In the Solo.
Which that guy was a very big fan of Billy D, and I know he's stoked that Billy D is going to be in it.
Oh, cool. That's good. I'm deleting all the wrong stuff, and I hate life right now.
Don't be mad at Crash.
It's too late.
Just remember his famous quotes.
That'll do. That'll probably do. That's good enough. I'm not very proud of this one.
Crash Bandicoot.
I'm not that into this character personally. That's alright. It's not terrible.
He's a lovely guy. You know, he loves his Wumpa fruits. He says only one thing, and that's when he gets killed.
I know when you're trying to sell me on a character, you just confuse me, usually. It's like, oh, Wumpa fruits, and he talks when he dies. Oh, well.
The Wumpa fruits are like apples. It's his rings or coins. He likes the fruit. Like
that's what he is. He is a Sonic ripoff, isn't he? Really?
He's the Sonic for the PlayStation, man.
Yeah.
A Sonic for the PlayStation.
They sort of succeeded. They sort of succeeded.
Well, you know, they succeeded because his original trilogy got remade, so... Didn't see Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and Heroes get remade yet.
Because no one wants that.
Exactly. So who's the real winner, Matt? Crash Bandicoot.
I never argued that Sonic had better games. Like Sonic is like Japanese Mickey Mouse. He is like a very iconic character.
Well, apparently in Japan, Kiryu's more iconic than Sonic. Kiryu from the Yakuza series, the main guy.
No, dude. No.
Yeah.
No, but
oh, you know. I thought you just said no.
No, but I mean, no.
What do you mean no?
You're going to walk up to some old lady in Japan and go, show them a picture of Sonic and a picture of Kiryu and go, who do you recognize? Who is
They'll point to Kiryu.
Uh-huh.
They'll point to Kiryu.
Oh, fuck off, Zig.
The most successful franchise in Sega. Yes, it is, Matt. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be true just because they're very good games. That's fair. But they're not more iconic than, say, Sonic. I don't think that's true, buddy.
Matt. They know Kiryu.
If you send me proof later of this. Okay. Well, but you're talking out of your asshole.
A bit more
you really are.
I tell a lie. They probably know Majima a little more than Kiryu.
Oh, God. They probably know to end this conversation because I want to kill you.
Because
you're talking rubbish. Sonic has been around since the late 80s and is known across
he was actually conceived in 1991, Matt.
Hang on a second. When did Sonic 1 come out?
1991. I mean, I thought his attitude would give away that he's a 90s born guy.
Oh, fuck. No, you're right.
Come on, the finger wag, the shoes.
I thought it was released in Japan earlier. Am I being stupid? Hang on.
I think it's the Alzheimer's.
It really is. I stand corrected. That's fair. Okay, Zig.
I mean, look, that game case right there, he's wagging his fingers. Typically 90s.
No, it is. You're fair. To be fair. All right, come on then. Back in the hot seat, Zig. Let's go.
Okay,
How long have you
let's
been going, actually? Fuck. Just over an hour. We could probably do a couple more pictures.
We can.
Go on then.
Until one of us gets a dud. That's where we'll end it.
I'm still waiting for someone to get
Cut
that.
it short. Oh. Yeah.
Go on then. Roll the dice of truth.
Okay, Jumanji. Can we get something good?
Yep, nice one. Yep. I think he's really building up to this one. No one can see. Ziggy, don't use purely visual. He's doing lots of little gestures at the desk that no one can see.
I'm trying to give myself the good luck,
Okay,
so I don't get duds.
This mostly involves just wiggling his arms in a weird way. I don't know what he's on about. He's done the good luck dance. Here we go. 60. 60. It's not your botch, I don't think.
Don't think so. Oh.
I opened the wrong file. Sorry. Let me open up.
Well, at least you can do some more topics. Oh.
Monica. Is that from Doki Doki? Right. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's from the old list. I'd forgotten she was there. There you go. You got on Monica.
Oh. Okay.
I wanted to draw Monica. I wanted to draw Jap-Eye Penis Man. I think you wanted to draw Crash Bandicoot.
And I was drawing hexadecimal too.
Damn it.
Oh, this is not going Millhouse.
We've done this in reverse.
Oh, but at least you didn't get the duds. Thank goodness for that.
That's true.
You've been really lucky so far.
The other thing we talked about last time was Johnny Depp having a meltdown, basically.
Poor Johnny.
He's in a super shitty place right now, apparently.
I'm kind of scared to scroll down. But I think this is a good picture.
Save search is definitely not on, so please.
Why do you keep turning it off?
So it's a good question. Let's not talk about that further. But like,
Nice. Oh, jeez.
But yeah, Johnny Depp is being sued by a crew member from his previous film. I think it was a camera guy or a rigger, because the guy said, we have to end filming for the day because the light was wrong. I might be telling the story completely wrong. I'm sorry. It's something along those lines where we have to wrap for the day. We can't physically film anymore. Let's tell Johnny Depp. And I'm telling Donny Depp, and also Johnny Depp as well. About that.
Donny Depp.
Johnny Depp punched him twice in the ribs.
Why twice though? Did he just go
I don't know. The thing was, the article was very specific about that. I guess one punch or two punches, there's a big difference. I guess.
Or maybe he's been trying to get past Saitama's record. Trying to take a guy out with 2 punches.
I haven't played these games. I don't get that reference. But okay.
One Punch Man joke, man.
Is it?
But instead, Johnny Depp's the 2 Punch Man.
Ah.
2 punch! Anyway.
Very good, buddy.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I thought you were talking about Yakuza again.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. You'll know when it's Yakuza's. When I throw a bench at someone.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah, Johnny Depp had been visibly drunk on set and had been doing drugs on set.
So he was being Jack Sparrow on set.
Well, the point is, he wasn't playing. He was supposed to be playing that character, not becoming it. You know.
It's too late, man.
Yeah. So
he has become Jack Sparrow.
Just fucking sucks, man. I loved that actor. I loved his roles. I loved Donnie Brasco. It's a brilliant film.
Yeah, Edward Scissorhands was a trip.
And he was my lifeline towards believing that the weirdo could be sexy. Like.
Indeed.
The example I gave you last time we talked about this, I feel like I'm rehashing this.
It's fine. They didn't see you the last time, Matt.
No, but I sound like I have less energy and less.
Rehash it.
It was better last time. What? Oh, damn it. But yeah, come on, buddy, get with drawing, man. Come on.
Get me to the thing, man. I might botch it up.
Okay. All right, I'll do it.
I might blow up the screen or something. This has been our 16th take. You're not Yuri, so I guess I'll settle. Yeah. But Johnny Depp used to be cool.
He was the kind of grungy alternative people's kind of poster boy, wasn't he? You know?
Back in the days of Leonardo DiCaprio's.
Exactly. I was never going to be Ben Affleck. I was never going to be Leonardo DiCaprio.
He could have been Ben Affleck. He seems like a...
Fuck no, he's tall, chiseled.
How do you know
smooth
he's
voiced? I'm pretty sure he's above 6 foot from what I've seen.
Is he?
I don't know. Why
he doesn't look like he's over 6 foot.
Why are you casting huge doubt on this?
We're probably 5'11".
I don't think you could be tall and play. I don't think you can be short and play Batman. I don't think that's possible.
I don't know.
But no, like Johnny Depp made me think. Oh, you could be in a fucking outcast and a weirdo and still be thought of as worth something and cool and sexy. You know,
Aww.
He was that guy for me.
But I think like that every day, except for the good-looking part. You know.
Well, exactly. That's what Johnny Depp was there for, to make guys like us feel worth a damn. And now he's having a fucking meltdown.
Well, I guess the real lesson is you can feel good about yourself, but eventually you'll have a meltdown.
All you got to do is become a A-list actor, finally.
Exactly.
You know, have a successful career.
Especially the emphasis on fight.
It will slowly destroy you, you know. It always seemed like in the 90s people were complaining he never quite got his due. And then Jack Sparrow happened and it's ruined his life, apparently.
Well, it didn't ruin it. He just became what he emulated in the movie.
I mean, define ruined. It destroyed his marriage, his career, his sanity. How is that not ruined?
Or did Jack Sparrow ruin his marriage when he became the thing he was acting as, Matt?
It's a good question, Zig. Maybe.
So who was the real Johnny Depp? Was it the Jack Sparrow? Exactly.
Who knows?
Food for thought.
Is it? Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was the outcast poster boy and now he's fucked, basically. He's going for a very bad period and he's not showing any sign of actually seeking help or doing anything about it, you know.
Yep, just like a lot of celebrities these days, they all seem to be going off the deep end one way or another.
Well, I don't know, like Colin Farrell, he had his bad periods, but he went to rehab, cleaned himself out, and then had a good spot. And he's got his really bad films and his super good films.
Huh.
Like he goes, like for every fucking Alexander, there's in Bruges, or Lobsters. Is it? I think it's called Lobster. It's supposed to be really good. I haven't watched it yet. That's supposed to be really good. Whereas Johnny Depp was like always building up, became the biggest actor in the world, and then just steadily descended into bullshit since then.
He peaked, at some point he peaked, plateaued, and now he's on that downward slope.
It's impressive. Same with Downey Jr. He had a shitty period. Well, big in the 80s, had a shitty period, came back, sorted his life out, became a proper functioning adult. Yay, good stuff.
Thank you, Marvel.
You know? I swear in this day and age with all the support and, you know, Hollywood actors can pay for fucking...
They just don't want to, man.
Yeah, rehab and counselling and all that stuff.
But why don't they want to, man?
Well, you think Johnny Depp would have the self-awareness to do that?
And I'm sure he used to.
Well, what happened? He did too much drugs and alcohol and now it's gone.
Or did he get too engrossed in the Jack Sparrow? You know, that he thought himself fine. Too many Pirates of the Caribbean movies, you know. Never got him out of that role of Jack Sparrow. Forever doomed to play the pirate captain.
Maybe.
But at least Pirates of the Caribbean's in Kingdom Hearts 3, so we got that.
Trying to have a serious conversation about this thing. You're just memeing over, maybe here's Jack Sparrow in the Kingdom Hearts.
But he is, though. I saw the trailer. Calypso was there, too.
I'm talking about how Johnny Depp's degradation is actually infecting my identity and causing me to question myself.
Why not just
I know you're like,
around the bush, right, don't you?
Oh, because I've got to spell it out for your ass, apparently. God damn it.
Okay,
let's move on.
No, well, we'll go back.
No,
Matt, come on.
I'm done bearing my
share.
soul.
No, Matt, come on.
Bearing my bloody
Matt,
soul.
no. Enjoy Monica here. Come on.
No, you keep going. I'm just providing distracting commentary for what you're doing anyway. So you're doing fine, Zig. You're doing absolutely fine.
So close to a breakthrough.
You're doing fine, buddy. What else happened? What else was there? Damn it. I don't want to distract you. I don't want to distract you drawing. You just carry on, man.
Ah, man, but what about the peoples?
We'll think of something to talk about then. It's your turn.
Okay, well, I don't have much.
Uh-huh.
Just that there's a new fighting game coming out soon.
Oh, yeah?
That basically pits a lot of, God-type characters against each other. And Jesus
God-type characters?
Yeah, like, you got Jesus. He's a playable character.
No fucking way. Really?
Yes, it is.
Really? Oh my god.
Yes.
I'd be all over this. So it's going to be like Zeus versus...
Jesus. And there is Jesus in it as well.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that
it
sounds
looks
kind of
so
great.
goofy, but it's in its beta, I think. But
If it plays well, I would be all over that. That sounds hilarious.
oh, jeez, it is. Oh. But apart from that, not a lot. Other than to recommend watching The Incredibles 2, because it's a good movie. Everything's good. Jack's good. The villain's good.
Can you give a non-spoilery sort of review?
Oh, it basically picks up pretty much where it left off in the first one.
Like literally, doesn't it? With the mole bloke, yeah.
Yep. Underminer.
Okay.
I mean, it's not so much a spoiler for what happens to the Underminer, but he gets away now.
Oh, okay.
He gets away, and as a result, they're making superheroes illegal because of basically tragedies. Because you know how superheroes save the day but wrecks the city in the process.
So it's sort of a Civil War sort of argument.
Yeah.
So, they're out of control. They're
all,
destroying more than they're fixing.
Exactly,
sort of
'cause
thing.
even though they
Right.
save the day, all the people see is the destruction.
Right.
So the guys try to make superheroes legal by basically putting cameras in the super suits so that people can get a different perspective of the superheroes, so that you can see that they're not just randomly destroying the city.
So there's a bit about surveillance.
Yeah.
And that's interesting.
And then there's the villain, the Screen Slaver. Oh, the dastardly villain that hypnotizes people using screens. And, basically...
Oh, no. That's a bit like, millennials are ruining the world, surely. It's a bit...
The screens, they're always looking at their
People rely
screens.
too much on screens and ease and comfort
I
in the
was-
modern times.
I was nearly on board there for a second. Oh, surveillance states. Ooh, oh wait,
No, no.
Ah,
Mobile phones are ruining the earth.
all the screens, television screens. It's a bad time.
I really hate that argument. Sorry to
That's fine.
derail
I'm
your
done.
thing. Okay.
Derpy Monica.
I hate when older people go like,
Screens. They're looking at their screens. That's always bad.
like, what if the kid is reading
Nope,
fucking...
bad.
What if he's reading James Joyce or something?
Bad.
What if he's researching, the
Bad.
third world or something? You don't know what he's looking at.
Read a book.
That's totally different from reading a screen.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
Screens are the bad. People rely too much on ease and comfort.
It's fucking bullshit to me.
Superheroes make y'all weak.
It's just
Which-
another tool. It's another tool, right? Like a book is. You can read books and you can read shit books too much, and that would be a problem. You can watch too much shit TV, and that could be a problem. Which a lot of people, are, in my opinion, do.
Exactly.
Nobody
wants to experience life. They just want to experience the simulations of life. Instead of playing games, they watch game shows. Instead of talking, they watch talk shows.
Right.
This was a kind of quote from the movie. From Screen Slaver.
Of course it is.
Yay!
Captain Awful fucking baby boomer dickhead opinion. There we go.
Baby boomer. Oh, man. No.
Right. Don't forget to stay close to the mic.
Oh,
man.
so,
That
oh,
was okay,
man.
just in
No.
case. So I'm at the height of my baby boomer anger.
Boomerang.
Fuck 'em. I love you. If you're a cool baby boomer, you're fine. Don't worry. You're just rare. I'm afraid. You stole all the money, became right wing, and ruined all the progress you made back in the 60s and 70s.
Well, since The Incredibles is set in the 60s, it kind of gets a pass.
That's interesting.
Maybe? Do you think it gets a pass?
Because it's based in the 60s. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
It's one of those fantastical 60s with the
I mean,
hyper technology.
My argument is baby boomers at that point were radical and they were progressive. And then through the 80s and 90s, they became too comfortable and complacent and became the things they used to rage against, basically.
Oh, dear.
That's my opinion, anyway. And it's generalizing a bit.
Yeah.
The fact I see, like, people who tell me progressive stories, like I hate to bring up my dad again on stream.
Oh,
God love him. He's a
shout
lovely
out.
man. Love this guy. I love you, Dad. But you've gone from marrying a black woman and a black Muslim in the
that's
70s
super progressive.
to voting for UKIP. So that's quite a twist. You know, that's quite a like. Suddenly they need to leave. Britain could do better on their own. It's like,
Ain't that right, wife?
Well, to be fair,
Turn to the wife.
to be fair, they're divorced, long divorced, but it wasn't because of her skin colour.
Aww.
My dad even had to convert to Islam to marry her. That's the thing.
Nice.
So like he made a big sacrifice, and you know, I'm impressed with him back then. But the 70s dad is different to now dad.
Just like 90s Depp is different to modern Depp.
Well, that's it. I think that you hit a point around your 50s or 60s where you do start to fucking you lose it a bit.
Oh,
We're all gonna go through it, I think.
No, we will not go through it, Matt. I won't, and I'll make sure you don't.
I'm treating it as inevitability.
Never.
Are you done, buddy?
I'm done.
Okay.
That's my derpy moniker.
That's fair.
It will never be as good as the real thing.
Oh, you're doing all right. I think the face is a little off, buddy.
A little.
A little bit. Because like the thing is, man, I don't mean to criticize your art, but you never construct your faces. Like, 'cause when I draw, I do this, I do that, and I think, oh, I've got the proportions now, and I can stick the hair there. Whereas you started with the hair, and then you drew the head there, and you've had to go into the hair to fit in the eyes. Do you see?
Yeah.
Because your style is good, man. Especially your anime style. You can replicate it well, but you're leaving it a bit to chance by not constructing what's underneath the details first. You start drawing detail immediately.
I can't help it, man.
Why not, Zig?
It's how I've always done it.
Yes, but you can change. That is possible, buddy.
Are you sure?
Because that's how I used to draw as well. What?
What?
Yes, I was a beginning artist at one point. And now a mediocre artist. Much like yourself. Like we both have flaws in our art, but I think that's one of your kind of key flaws is that you don't construct your stuff first. But, whatever.
I must learn this constructing of the thingies that you do.
It just allows you to make sure things are in the right places before you've committed too much and you've drawn in too much detail, and now you got to, like, because really the eyes should be like there.
I told you it's derpy Monica.
That's not what you were going for, was it, buddy? Like, it's fine, it's cool, but that's just one thing I've noticed about your style. A little bit.
Oh no, I hope nobody else notices it, or the illusion is shattered.
Well, people will still respect what you do and like your art, because you still do good pieces. It's just occasionally this happens where you can see that there's the proportions of the faces are very mismatched.
Oh,
shit! Sorry,
oh
Monica.
no,
Sorry,
it's
Monica.
half of Monica.
Like, see, it's like there's that space there, and then there's that space here. Anyway, it's fine though.
Oh,
Just a thing to think about.
No, it's my turn again, isn't it?
it is.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh,
Let's do this. Alright, change places.
change places. Take up. Don't worry, Matt. We'd sooner become Yakuza members than ever be, what is it, right-wing, bad-thinking peoples, backwards-thinking peoples.
We shouldn't call them that. As much as I think it in my mind, you can't say they're the backward wrong
Got
ones.
the technical term for them. Are they
Well, you said right wing. You used the
Was it
word
right?
right wing. Yes, that's correct.
Oh, thank
yes.
goodness.
Yes. Oh, Joaquin. How do you say his name?
Some
Joaquin.
say Joaquin, some say
Joe Quinn.
Yeah, Joe Quinn.
No one says that.
Mr. Phoenix.
Just annoyingly spelled name guy.
Whatever happened to that guy?
He's been quietly doing little indie films recent years.
I remember seeing him in one kind of recent film, but
Hmm.
I forgot the name of. But ever since Gladiator, he kind of just dropped off.
That's not really true, man. That's not really
Yeah,
true.
he's not been in any other successful movies.
He was in The Master, and that was huge.
The Master?
Yes.
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Wacky.
He-
Wacky Phoenix.
He's my
Look
brother.
At that fit. No, that.
This guy's my brother. He's my.
There he is.
He's got a hair lip.
Oh.
He's got a hair lip as well. Like, he's my hair lip brother. Check him out. Check him out. Check him
Oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That's another thing that gives me hope. Like, people go, Joaquin Phoenix is sexy, and I'm like, hell yeah. he
Man
is.
just slides in. Yeah.
Would care to look at my lips?
Yeah.
um, Anyway.
Oh yeah, he was in her.
I mean,
yeah.
he did Walk the Line, which was
Oh
huge.
yeah,
Her was huge.
Okay, all right.
The Master was huge. So he hasn't disappeared since the Guardian. In fact, like the recent Guardian articles are hailing him as like an American treasure. I think that's true.
So,
I think
yeah,
he's
deserves that.
he's reliably done really good.
Oh,
films.
he was in Hotel Rwanda as well.
Hotel who?
Hotel Rwanda with Don Cheadle.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Is that good?
It is quite good. It's
Okay.
based on what happened in part of Africa that was under civil war in a fancy hotel, Hotel Rwanda.
That's really interesting.
It's
See,
quite good.
he picks weird and more quirky roles for a proper A-list actor, which he
Yeah.
is, you know.
Oh yeah, he was in Quills, Signs.
So Signs. I liked Signs when I was young. Anyway, I think that film's a bit daft now. But no, yeah, I loved Her as well. I thought Her was one of my favourite films of that year.
See, that could be you, Matt.
And he,
No mustache.
I'm growing a stupid mustache, at the moment, so yeah, it could be. Yeah, the reason I bring him up is because he's going to have his own Joker film,
Nice.
which it's interesting.
Is,
It's a bit weird since it's another really
Have I seen
speedy
him play a
reboot.
wacky guy though. I mean, if you count the guy from Gladiator, then could be a
That's
good-
what came to mind, but he's more psychopathic in a quiet, kind of seething way,
Yeah.
isn't it? Whereas the Joker is quite.
loud and out there.
Maybe he'll bring
But
his
I
own
think
spin
he'll
to
do
it. Yeah,
I think he'll do it.
he's a great actor, so I guess he'll go
Not
for it.
better. He'll do a much better job than Jared Leto.
Oh, God bless him. Oh, Jared Leto.
Jared Leto was only meant for modelling. That's right. He was one of those
He is a beautiful man, to be fair.
beautiful.
I mean, he's in his 40s, or is he in his 50s
Wait, what?
now? Even I
Jared
think.
Leto or
Jared Leto. Yeah.
Wacky Phoenix.
Yeah, Jared Leto's old. He's old as fuck. He might be in his mid-40s now, even. Let's see.
Huh.
Yeah, 46.
Doesn't look haggard.
He looks in his 20s. It's fucking weird.
That's a rare thing.
It's fucking
He
weird.
has no melanin and he looks that young.
Yeah, he's done the whites don't crack.
Exactly.
It doesn't rhyme.
Exactly.
You can't do
Keanu
that.
Reeves, it's the select few.
I assume it's helped through skin treatments and possibly surgery. 'Cause it's
don't ruin it for me. I
it's-
just want
it's
want
not
the
normal.
mindset to be he's always been like that. At some point it'll just come crashing down like Johnny Depp. Remember when he used to not age?
Yeah, I know, and he looks weird now. But I think that's
Thanks.
because
Thanks.
recently he's had, alcohol and drug
Yeah.
problems. It kind of shows on his face now. He doesn't look
he used
right
to look
these days.
young.
That was him recently when he was staying ageless. But yeah,
Yeah.
he's not quite there anymore. It's starting to show in his face, sadly. Again, it's like, no, Johnny. But that doesn't matter. If you're a counterculture guy, you don't have to be a pretty boy. I think this would be still cool and sexy if he wasn't also a horrible wife-beating asshole now. That's why I lose my Johnny Depp boner now, because he's becoming a bit of a
Johnny,
dickhead.
it's like Dorian Gray. You're just becoming as ugly as your inner self, Johnny.
Exactly.
Johnny, no.
I've lost. What did I do with the dice? I've lost the dice.
Oh.
What have I done to it?
Did you close the dice?
I don't know what I did.
Oh, you did.
I've lost
close
it. I've killed it. Fuck.
Oh no.
What did I do? Oh,
There
I
it
searched
is.
for
It
Jared
was at
Leto.
Jared
My bad.
Leto. We're
So
gonna roll the dice.
yes,
We're gonna hope it's not a terrible character.
here we go.
4.
That's not Big the Cat, is it?
Oh.
You fucking bastard. It better not be.
Oh,
right.
You gotta believe.
I could not be happier with that. That's great.
Oh,
Fantastic.
by the
Brilliant.
skin of the teeth. He got it.
Anything could be better would have been chopped up onions. I don't know that guy.
Kick on punch.
It's all in the mind.
If you're gonna test me, I'm sure. Dang it, man. Why? Oh no.
I played this game for probably the most out of all of my PlayStation 1 games, I think.
Oh, there he is.
It's so much
And
replay
it's
value.
been remade, Matt. I think we should get it. I think we should stream it at some point.
Maybe. We could do. Could do. It would be fun to do, but if it's full price, I'm not, because it's only a short game.
I think it's quite cheap. I heard it. I heard it's going for £20
Oh,
or
that's cool.
something. I don't know. Could still be going for £20. Could have been up.
Because
Hopefully
it's a
down.
game I already own on the PlayStation, though.
No, but we gotta play the PS4 version.
Do we?
And we gotta make sure it's a nostalgia stream.
Alright.
That's not the parappa, Matt. He looks a little too 3D. No, Matt. No,
I guess
this
that's
is not what we want.
legit. I
It's
suppose
not what
you're
we
right.
want.
I've always said I won't use fan art, so yeah, that's fair.
Gotta
That's
use
totally
the original
Alright.
flat Parappa, square head, and he wants to bang a flower. Parappa's goals.
That's when gaming design was at its zenith. You know? Not all this. I'm a man in my mid-30s who has to shoot a guy in a gritty atmosphere and there's a war. And, no, back then they were like, yeah, you're a puppy and you want to bang a sunflower, so you're gonna rap your heart out.
That's
for
right.
it.
You gotta get trained by an onion, take driving lessons from a moose.
Fuck yeah.
Sell stuff with a Rastafarian chameleon.
And have a psychedelic freak out while you try to go to the toilet.
Exactly.
While rapping.
And it all
for
culminates in a big old rap off. Those were the days.
What you gonna do when you come?
I gotta believe.
Hey! You gotta do what?
Gotta believe.
You gotta do what? H to the E to the R to the O. And here comes your hero. Here we go. P to the A to the R to the A. Parappa's the day I rap every. I can't. This is too cringe. I'm stopping.
No, it's fine, Matt.
I'm stopping.
Spitting bars, Matt. Oh. Modern rappers take note. Parappa is where it's at. Start recording you out. Well, we're not. Parappa is though. Okay. I gotta retrieve.
You gotta do what? Oh shit, that doesn't look right.
And I heard the second Parappa is just, if not more, ludicrous.
Yeah, it wasn't as good gameplay wise, sadly. I think I've still got that somewhere as well. The raps weren't as fun, and
that's because they were trying to tell a coherent story. You know, a bad guy trying to do bad things, and Parappa's the hero.
That doesn't mean the writing has to get worse, though, does it? Necessarily,
well,
that's not an
it
excuse.
worked better when he was, had a simple goal of trying to impress a girl.
Maybe it was easy. Maybe you can't excuse a professional company. It's like, oh, you picked a harder concept, so we'll allow it to be crap. Then no, it doesn't work like that. No, Jamalami was a superior and much better game. Jamalami was
all connected to the same
amazing.
universe. So
this is it.
Bring back a lot of PS1 classics. Remake them all.
They should remake Jamalami. Before they release Parappa the Rapper 2 anyway. Because like Parappa the Rapper the second one fucked up their multiplayer as well.
Damn.
In Jamalami they just played the song and each player kind of did each part of the song.
Okay.
Be like player 1 does this bit, player 2 does the next bit. Whereas in Parappa the Rapper 2 they take just one bar from the song and just repeat it.
Oh.
So that guy gets to the bar, then the other
did the
person
second
gets
one
to
come
that
out
bar.
before Jamalami?
After.
How the heck did that happen?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what they did wrong. I don't know if it was like some weird management
Does
decision
sound
that
like it.
cocked up, but like, yeah. Because like, Jamalami was PlayStation 1, Parappa the Rapper 2 was PS2. So they fucked it up. They fucked it up a
Oh
treat.
no!
Yeah, I know, right?
But
Yeah.
the final battle
Killed the franchise as well. Like, it was a very successful and well looked upon game as well. Then after Parappa the Rapper 2, it killed it completely.
Oh no!
Fuckers. How could they do that to me, man? One of my favourite games.
Bad guy hated noodles. Oh wait.
That's right, actually, he did.
Oh wait, did he hate burgers?
No, actually, I think it was something like that. Yeah, but and he covered everything with noodles or
That's
something.
right.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking. That's fine.
And then there was the final battle, which was a rap-off, which was unique because the bad guy could rap.
Of course he could. Of course he does. Yeah. I do miss proper quirky design like that. You don't get that from Western fucking game designers.
Nitty-gritty shooters.
Oh, it's
or
Gears of War
GTA
7
style
or
games.
Maybe we're wrong. Someone will post an example of quirky Western development, but we.
But there was a few and far between.
You know.
I mean, Naughty Dog used to be cute and quirky.
Oh, now they do all the bloody Uncharted games and stuff, don't they?
Well, Last of Us now.
Last of Us as well.
It's like there's a different franchise for a different console.
At least they do it well, to be fair. At least they're seen as some of the best games on the system. I can't bitch about them too much.
And it all originated from an obsession with a bandicoot trying to save his buxom girlfriend.
It's quite funny
Never
that's where it started from. That's funny that's where it started.
Uh,
Can't get the eyes right, mate. I can't do it.
Oh, geez, aren't they? They're little ovals that are angled different.
It doesn't look right. It doesn't look right.
Try
If I just do a sideways oval,
yeah,
it doesn't
that
look.
should. There we go. Oh, jeez.
This is totally my fault. I just forgot how to draw suddenly. I want to do this well because I like this character. Oh well.
Sure about that? Oh, Parappa. You was in PlayStation All-Stars.
Was that like PlayStation's try at doing Smash Brothers?
Yes.
That's very cool. Someone was saying they should do a version of Overwatch, but with like Cartoon Network characters or something.
Cartoon what?
I'd be all over that shit. Like an Overwatch style sort of battle first person shooter, but you get to play like fucking. Their example was really good, and I've forgotten it now.
Ah, no.
I don't know, like you could be all three Powerpuff Girls or something and use their powers, or
they did a Smash version of that, though.
did they?
Yeah, was it Cartoon Network's Explosion XL something or whatever?
That's cool.
Where you could pit Samurai Jack against Johnny Bravo.
That's kind of cool, but I bet the game wasn't very good, was it?
No, it was not.
That's a shame. Great premise, not
The
well
characters
executed.
were on point, although I was not a fan of the last unlockable character.
What's that?
The final secret character to unlock is Captain Planet.
Why?
Exactly,
What
man.
the fuck?
They had Samurai Jack, they had Kids Next Door, they had Powerpuff Girls, the Rowdy Rough Boys, Mojo Jojo,
Yeah.
Aku, a lot of the Cartoon Networks, and they were just standard unlockable characters. You know, you play the game through the story mode, you unlock them naturally. But the super secret guy and the last guy to unlock, Captain Planet.
That's really fucking random. What were they thinking? What the fuck were they thinking with that?
I don't
Jesus.
know.
I guess they're like, oh, it's a known name, and no one will expect
He was
that. But it's
technically
like,
a Cartoon Network figgy. But
Technically,
I'd be
how?
much happier having the Scooby-Doo gang. Even Shaggy.
anything but that. That's really
Especially
like,
Velma.
no one thinks of Cartoon Network when they think of that character. No one. Oh well, that's a shame.
But at least we got Jump Force to look forward to when it comes out.
Jump Force, what's that?
The fighting game crossover of Shonen Jump's most prolific characters.
Okay.
So we got Goku's and fightings, the Naruto's, and the One Piece fightings, the Kenshiro's, and was it Light Yagami's there?
Oh, fair. That's cool.
With Ryuk in a fighting game for the first time ever. How they gonna play? We'll never know. Justice. But apparently it's set in America, so yeah.
That's interesting. Are you saying it's not going to be released here?
No, it will be
Oh, it will be.
eventually.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be set in New York.
Right.
So you got Goku flying around the Empire State Building and fighting in New York City.
I wonder why.
I'm sure they'll explain it.
Maybe. Doubt it. But
Ah, man!
there we go. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that.
Super 3D Parappa.
Yeah. I'm a fan. Alright. That's cool. That's probably enough for the art stream today, maybe. How
So
many
once
pictures
again,
have we
we made it past without landing on a dud. I'd say
Oh,
this is
yeah.
a much more successful version than the last time.
Well, that's it. Last time, my second role was bloody Kim Kardashian, which was meant to be Ziggy's bloody botch.
Yep.
So annoying.
And we got to draw Merlin.
That's true.
So we are the real winners, but the realist winners were the people at home
Right.
watching the stream. They are the real winners, man.
As always,
And
buddy.
a winner is you.
That's true, my man. You tell no lies. Alright, let's get these open again. Alright, so we got Mr. Penis Man.
Remember him?
He's looking good. Do you like his? I do want his little skirt thing. Whatever that is, that's very
Just
cool.
a happy face.
Yeah. We got Hexadecimal. Oh no, that's the wrong one.
Oh, it was number 2.
That's from the old stream. Yeah, hang on. Yeah.
Oh, sexy.
The more I look at that, the more I quite like the expression on that one.
Exactly.
It's a little bit wonky, but yeah, it works.
Oh.
It's got Hexadecimal and Merlin.
Okay, fuck.
Merlin, hockety pockety rockety whack. Very good.
Oh.
And Mr. Crash.
Crush
It's a
Bandicoot.
bit too teethy.
That's fine, Matt.
Yeah.
Crash is always known for his teeth. Have you seen fake Crash? He's even more known for his teeth.
Right. Okay. Well, that's okay then.
Yeah, that's right.
That excuses my slightly
Get
weird
rid of the round
choice there.
face and it's practically perfect. So get rid of all
That's a
these
bit better.
round
Yeah, it does look a
features.
bit better.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. And then, what else was it? Monica. That's all right. You've done better, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm more proud of my Merlin.
The hair
picture.
looks great. The hair looks great, and the bow. Just didn't leave enough room for the face paint. It's a little bit scary.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. And then finally, good old Parappa. There we go.
I got a retrieve.
1, 2. Did we do six drawings today?
We sure did.
6 drawings.
All of them
in there.
not duds. Proud of us.
That's it. So that's Art Roulette for today. We haven't done an art stream for a while, so that's quite fun. Enjoyed that.
Exactly.
If you watched it all today, thanks a lot. Cheers for joining us.
That's right. You guys deserve a prize.
Yeah. We're gonna do a bit of Detroit Become Human now.
Woo!
And
Been a
then,
long time coming.
and then a weird little side scrolling beat 'em up a bit later as well, just to decompress. So stick around if you're watching.
So thanks for watching and take care of yourselves and each other.
Absolutely. Have a good weekend,
Jerry
chaps.
Springer.
All the best.